Hey guys, so right now I am about to film my lesson video for the song Low by Wage War. I dropped the cover on Monday, and today I'll be posting that lesson video for you to play along to and learn the track with me. Before I do though, I just want to say some things about all the comments that have been going around about Wage War ripping off Architects or writing the same song as Architects, all the things that were posted all over sort of the music video for Low and have been posted on my cover and posted on my reaction to the song. Now, like, it has nothing to do with me. I don't read those comments and feel any kind of offense or anything like that. You know, even if you disagree with my opinion on whether the song is good or bad, most of you that said it sounds like Architects never said you dislike the song. So it's not even like we have a difference of opinion here. However, what I want to say is that yes, there are similarities between the two songs. For sure, without a doubt, I can say that Wage War was heavily influenced by Architects when writing this new single, Low. But that's as far as I am willing to go. I will say they were influenced. Did they rip them off? Did they steal anything? Was it a copy? I don't think we can make any of those claims personally. Now, this is just my opinion on it. I have learned both songs. I have performed lesson videos for both songs. I've broken both of them down to the structure, the core of the song, listened through it hundreds of times to each of them as I learned it, as I performed it, and now sort of going back and looking at the both of them, it's just being influenced by another artist. I think that, and again, this is all just my opinion, but I think that the similarities we see between these two songs, if this was any other genre other than metalcore, I don't think anyone would really notice, and I don't think anyone would really care about it. This kind of thing happens in pop all of the time. Very consistently, we see similarities at this level. There are several pop songs too that have been sued for ripping off other artists, and for months, if not a year, has gone by where nobody even noticed or pointed it out. I think the biggest reason why so many people are commenting and talking about this in our genre, in metalcore and metal, is because, as you know, the genre really is dominated by musicians listening to other musicians. So when we hear something that's similar to another song, as a musician, we all jump at it and go, oh my God, like, did they rip that off? Did they steal it? Is it the same thing? And it's just natural. It makes sense. I mean, this is our passion. This is, you know, what we dedicate our creative lives to, is this genre. So because of that, yeah, we're gonna over-evaluate, over-critique everything that gets put out by all these different bands. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But again, going back to it, my opinion is, no, they didn't rip them off. They didn't steal anything. It was just a track that was influenced. And the fact that Architects is influencing other big bands in the genre, I think is a fantastic, great thing. I think it is a testament to the level in which Architects has reached, where they have such a unique, dominant sound in this genre, so other bands are now sort of striving to sound and perform riffs and patterns that are similar to this groundbreaking sound that Architects has developed over the years. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, the similarities as far as they go, the chorus of both songs is nothing like one another. The intro instrumental for Doomsday is the same as the chorus instrumental for Doomsday. I mean, not exactly, but they're very, very similar. You can tell they just copy and pasted the sections and then built upon them in each space. That can't be said about Wage War. The only section is that that pattern is very similar. Well, it is the same pattern as the Doomsday kick line. The guitar riffs in both songs though are different, very different. And a lot of people have said that the guitar riff from Low is closer to a Match Made in Heaven ripoff than a Doomsday ripoff. So right away, there's just two different songs that Wage War happened to really love and wanted to take influence from and captivate in this new single, Low. I don't think that it's necessarily something we should be upset about or damning. There's not a whole lot of people that are upset about it, but there's a lot of people pointing out the similarities. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just, you know, talking about what I found after learning them. Now, other than those similarities we see in the actual intro riff, the rest of the song being Low doesn't really have a whole lot of things that you could say are ripoffs of Architects. I mean, the chorus is completely different. There's two phenomenally written breakdowns in Low, and they have nothing to do with Architects. Those breakdowns, more than anything, are really just references, or not even references as much as influenced by Wage War's sound. It's really just them doing them. So the fact that there's maybe one, maybe two sections that can be closely compared to Architects, it's not really enough for me to go, that's a problem, we need to talk about that. It's just not enough, you know? It's just one section. It doesn't, the fills are different, the section progression, like if you layer the two, they won't work together. There's a difference in BPM. Low is played at 130 beats per minute, whereas Doomsday is at 125 beats per minute. Yeah, Wyatt, 5 BPM, big deal. I know, it's only 5 BPM, you're right. But it's still like, you can't layer the two. The fill in the center of the Architects riff is a very, very cool, unique fill onto itself, and that sort of center line transition doesn't happen in the Doomsday version. So in recapping for this quick, short, opinionated video, I don't think that there is enough influenced, there is enough ripped off in Low to say that they were necessarily, you know, copying or stealing or doing anything malicious or aggressive towards architects. It's just influence. It happens all the time. This one was just a little bit more obvious, a little bit more clear than some of the other examples in the scene, in the genre. Overall, I'm totally cool with it. I don't mind. I especially don't mind that more bands are trying to sound like my favorite band. It just means that I get to listen to more versions of Architects. And for me, that's nothing but sort of a bonus, a plus. So yeah, those are my opinions on this. Let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know if I got anything wrong. We can definitely talk about it. I didn't touch on the keys or the tunings because there is a difference in the tuning, but I'm not as familiar with sort of the guitar side of things as I am with drums, so I stuck to the structure. I think that they're in different tunings. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure that they are. I'm pretty sure Architects rolls with some kind of, I'm gonna butcher this and you guys can correct me on it, feel free. I think that Architects rolls with some kind of like an open chord tuning. Yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think it, isn't it like, no, I'm not even gonna try, I'm gonna butcher it. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to filming the lesson video for Low, and I will see you guys in that video, and I will see you guys very soon with something new.